All right, gather round, everyone. I'm Coach Omar Arden, and welcome to today's Tactical Explainer. We're lacing up our boots, stepping right into the locker room, and looking straight at the big board. Today, we're breaking down the definitive 2026 World Cup predictions. And hey, we aren't just looking at who is favored to win, we are really digging into the why. We'll be talking squad depth, defensive tactics, that crucial balance between veteran leadership and emerging talent, and exactly how the data sets up the ultimate global showdown. So grab your notepads, get your head in the game, and let's get right to work.
Here's our game plan for today. We'll start with the top 4 predictions, then compare France and Spain, look at our South American challengers, rank the dark horses, and finally, blow the final whistle with our ultimate match predictions.
All right, starting us off, Section 1, the top 4 predictions setting the global stage. Now, just look at the sheer pedigree we're dealing with here. Based on the data as of June 16, 2026, here is your predicted hierarchy. We've got France sitting pretty right at the top of the mountain in first place, followed incredibly closely by Spain in second. Then, rounding out that elite top 4, we have the South American Titans. Brazil takes third, and the defending champions Argentina are coming in at fourth. I mean, this right here represents the absolute pinnacle of global football. These are the squads literally dictating the tactical meta of the modern game.
Moving right along to Section 2, France and Spain compared, our European powerhouses.
So let's talk about why France is holding that #1 spot. Their pedigree is just undeniable. Think about it. 2018 World Cup winners, 2022 World Cup finalists, and now your 2026 predicted champions. You know, this isn't just some lucky run of form. This is hard, empirical evidence of a proven ability to consistently reach the latter stages of major tournaments. That past tournament performance data is a massive factor in their current win probabilities. Tactically speaking, it means they know exactly how to manage tournament fatigue, they can adapt to completely different styles of play under immense pressure, and they know exactly how to ice those tight knockout matches.
So how do these two European giants actually match up? Well, France's biggest winning advantage is absolutely their squad depth. They boast elite players in every single position, anchored by that immense veteran leadership from Kylian Mbappé. But then you look at Spain, and they are arguably the most technically complete team in the entire competition. They're coming in hot as the reigning Euro 2024 champions, driven by this incredible emerging new generation led by Lamine Yamal. Guys, this is a classic tactical clash. It's the overwhelming physical and veteran depth of France going head-to-head against the pure technical brilliance and youthful momentum of Spain.
Let's pivot to Section 3, South American challengers, looking at flair and resilience. And this brings us to a really pivotal tactical question we've got to ask ourselves. Can the South American giants actually disrupt this predicted European final? To figure that out, we really need to analyze Argentina and Brazil's true capabilities on the pitch and see if they have the tactical answers to dismantle France and Spain.
Let's start with the defending champs, Argentina. Look, as the old adage goes, defending a World Cup title is historically very, very difficult. Now, we can never count them out. The reality is, if Lionel Messi stays fit, Argentina possesses the attacking magic to beat absolutely anyone on their day. But you have to understand, the pressure on Argentina right now is immense. It's far heavier than on any of the other tournament favorites. History is a fierce opponent, and wearing that crown, it makes you the ultimate target for every single squad you face.
Now, what about their fierce rivals, Brazil? What makes them such a massive threat to completely flip these top predictions? Well, 2 words for you: Carlo Ancelotti. Under Ancelotti's leadership, Brazil is looking incredibly dangerous, and it's mostly because they are focusing on key defensive tactics. We all know Brazil has always had that unbelievable attacking flair, right? But by really improving their defensive shape and discipline, they could easily prove these models wrong and push all the way to the title. A defensively solid Brazil that still has its natural attacking rhythm? Man, that is a terrifying prospect for any European favorite.
All right, Section 4, ranking the dark horses, the disruptors.
Here are your dark horse teams, ranked by their potential upset capability. We're looking at Portugal, England, Morocco, and Norway. Squads like Portugal and England are particularly fascinating to me here. They have immense individual talent that could so easily disrupt that predicted top 4 if they just find the right tactical cohesion at exactly the right time. Frankly, they have the firepower to go toe-to-toe with a France or a Spain in a high-stakes, one-off knockout match. Meanwhile, teams like Morocco, they've already shown us they can completely dismantle highly favored tactical systems. And you can't forget Norway, bringing some very unique physical and attacking challenges to the table.
And finally, Section 5, the final whistle, our ultimate predictions.
First up, individual honors. The prediction for the 2026 Golden Boot winner is none other than Kylian Mbappé of France. Based purely on his current attacking form and his central, irreplaceable role in the French system, Mbappé is predicted to be the tournament's absolute top scorer. He is the ultimate attacking weapon for them. That veteran leadership, combined with his sheer lethal finishing in front of the net, makes him the clear favorite to take home the boot.
And honestly, that attacking prowess leads us right into the final match prediction. The model projects a goal tally of 2 for France in the grand finale. And that number is driven directly by that unmatched squad depth we talked about earlier. It gives them the fresh legs to press hard late into the game, perfectly combined with that elite finishing from players like Mbappé.
On the other side of the pitch, the prediction gives Spain exactly 1 goal. Despite all their technical completeness and the sheer brilliance of Yamal breaking down lines, the model predicts that France's overwhelming depth will ultimately overpower them. That closes out the final match outcome at 2-1 in favor of the French champions.
So I want to leave you with this final thought to analyze. Will France's veteran squad depth truly conquer Spain's technical brilliance on the world's biggest stage? Or will Ancelotti's newly defensive Brazil, a fully fit Messi, or maybe a hungry dark horse like Portugal or England step up and just rewrite the playbook entirely? The board is set, the tactics are clear, but hey, the beautiful game is played on the grass, not on paper. Keep your eyes on the pitch, keep studying the game, and until next time, this is Coach Omar Arden signing off.